All right. Am I on here? Let me put this on silence. All right. Can everybody hear me and see me? I'm guessing maybe. It says live 32 seconds, so I should be on. Anyway, give me just a second. Okay, I was just texting you, Mark. All right, that's what I was concerned with, and I'm hoping that there's no buffeting or anything goes on, because I'm subject to my internet like everybody else in the world. So, and I am using the camera today on the computer, and I'm using my microphone, of course, right there. But anyway, get on with it. Thank you, Mark. Everybody, this comes from a guy I met some time ago. Scared him when I was driving. He probably won't ever ride with me again, but who knows. But went whiskey shopping with him when he came to Wichita. Had a good time. Really liked the guy. Sent me a Bourbon Journey coin that he had too, which was nice. Thank you. And I haven't opened anything other than the box to pre-start it. So we'll see what we get here. First, let's just open this. See what's in here. I got an idea because he's already told me there's some ryes in here, and I think a Macallan 2017. So this will be fun. I haven't done a live stream in quite some time. I just got a new computer, so maybe this will make it more effective for me. Used to be, it's easier for me to be on other people's live streams than it is for me to actually host one, because before I would buff it so bad, it was just absolutely horrible. Absolutely horrible. You did a good job packing this, Mark. All right, I gotta get a knife. I'll be back. We had a fall while I was gone. That was strange. Sorry about that. All right. And that should be the classic cut 17. I got the 18 right there. Got number 3. Number 2. And a number 1. A no-show laugh out loud. Yeah, Jeremy. Mark, do I read the note first, or do I just go ahead and taste them and see what I think, or how should I approach that? Before I line them up. And I bought 3 different logoed glasses here. I got Scotch Trooper, Whiskey Cast, and Scotch Test Dummies. Then on there. So let's see. I know this is going, you guys are probably getting this at a little slower rate, so I'll give it just a second. Because I don't want to open this if this is the, which I'm pretty sure it's the key, but if there's a set of steps you need me to go through, or, yeah, I know all arise. Yep. Okay. Let me go ahead and start the pour process. And I've never had any of these three ryes before. So there's not, it's going to be a first experience for me, as well as first impressions, what I get, and what I think. I've got water here in the cup here. So it's going to be, it'll be all new to me. I enjoy something new and different. This will be fun. It should be real fun. I'm not going to try to guess because that would be an impossible task because I've never had any of them before. Boy, this one's wrapped hard. There we go. I thought I had it all. All right. 3, 2, and this one will be 1. So who all we got? Mark, Whiskey Music, and Jeremy's here. It's clingy stuff. It clings to you big time. All right. We'll go ahead and get them poured. All right. No steps, just bottle info. So number 1, we're going to pour into the Scotch Test Dummies glass. We're not going to get crazy because I might want a little bit more for later. Well, that's not quite half. There's half. That will be number 1. Point them out to you. There we go. I had to pull the typing portion of my desk out to have enough space to create enough space here for this. This will be number 2. My scientific pours here. I'm horrible. Get it set right and I mess with it. Don't mess with it. Number 3. That one had a definitive smell to it. Number 3 did. All right. It's a rye, but I'm getting some. There's some corn notes in this one. I don't think that's 100% rye. Watch me be wrong. Those two smell remarkably alike. Maybe getting cask aging on this too. Because I do get a little more caramel in this one, a little more of that. There's a little bit more caramel note in this one. It smells not as raw. This one has a more, this is maybe a little higher ABV too. I could be wrong, but it comes across. I'm getting more of the alcohol note in this one. Hey, whiskey friend. Nice to see you here. Yeah, this is definitely carrying more ABV with it. I'm definitely getting more mint and dill. It's coming more as a fresh note in this one. A lot less refined. This one comes across more refined. Everything is definitely laid further back in this one. I tried to set this up to do in my room, my whiskey room, but there's just not enough space in there for that, for this. There's almost a little tobacco smell with this one. Just a little bit of a faint tobacco smell comes across with that one. There's a more sweet note on the nose with that one than the middle one. The middle one not tasting, but smelling a little bit more potent, a little bit more in your face. Everything smells fresher, but a little bit more on the raw side. I want to tell you the first thing I got on this, when I brought it to my nose, was almost like a little dish soap. I mean, it just was faint, was there. These are washed. I only wash my Glencairns in boiling water. I mean, tap water, but as hot tap water as I can get. I only wash them in that, and I only dry them with paper towels. So they never get any dish soap or anything like that with them. So I know that's not coming off the Glencairn. I'm kind of a stickler about that. But after the initial portion of that, I'm getting more of a rye, dark rye bread, a much more yeasty, bready note in this one. The mint and the dill are really dialed back in this one. They're there, but we take a drink of water. I know it doesn't satisfy my nose. Man, this stuff is neat. Whatever it was you packed it with works good, but it's some clingy stuff. We're going to balance my palate out before we get rolling. If I was to say least aged, more aged, most aged. There's a little like blueberry note in this too. This one actually has a lot of good little slight fruitiness in it, but more like berry style fruitiness. Which one is one? All right, we'll just go down the line with one. The mint is strong with this one. Get more mint than dill. But I get a good caramel note in this one. She has some oomph. That's above 50%. Oh. And still get the caramel. There's almost a light lemony citrus note, but you're still getting the dill. The palate, I don't know. There's more dill than mint in the palate. Did I say more dill than mint than dill on the nose? Yeah. That's weird. Because on the nose, to me, there's a more of a, the dill's there, but it's a little stronger in the mint. But on the palate, very much more on the dill side of it. But the rye spice, it's almost a little too young for the rye spice on that. Okay. Take a little drink of water. Bumpy road. Use the force, son. Yeah, Bumpy. I don't think I'll be doing that. And DJ's here. Nice, DJ. I see you. I bought my first new riff rye. Looking forward to trying. I've had a new riff somebody sent me. And I haven't bought a bottle, but I had a sample, but it's long gone. I remember I enjoyed it. This one just smells fresher. It smells younger. Definitely more loaded in the rye notes. Yeah. That one still has a lot more ABV. This one comes across a lot less ABV. Oh, but the rye, though. There is something. There's this. It's more spicy. It's bringing more of the spices. It's slightly floral, more like a coriander. Maybe just a touch of cumin in this one. Definitely more spicy to me than this one. This one's more citrus and lighter in notes. The palate and the nose are really fairly close on this one. This one, the palate and the nose are different. Get a whiskey burp. Yeah, the palate and nose are extremely different in this one. It smells younger, but it does not taste younger. Not at all. Much more balanced. That one's skewing to the dill side. The addition of the floral notes in this one, from like the coriander, the spicy floral, not flowery floral like lilies or something like that. Think of your floral spices, like coriander is a good example of that. Cumin can be too. Thyme, rosemary. These can all be floral note spices that have slight floral notes to them. This one has that more than this one. This one also, I'm getting more barrel note on this one. I thought I would on that one because the caramel comes so well on the nose, but I get more in the sense of oak on this one than I do that one. All right, let's hit number 3 up and then see what we got. So far, I like this one. So far, that one's ahead of this one a little bit. I like number 2 a little bit better than number 1. Let's let my palate readjust a little. Yep, number 2 over number 1 so far. Number 3. It has a little bit of a soap note. When you first stick your nose in it, there's just a little bit of like a soap sudsy note from a soap bar or something, or a liquid soap, like dish soap, like green palm olive. It's not, it doesn't dominate, but it's there. I detect it. And this one's going to be more spicy. Comes across more of a spicy one like this one does than that one. But everything's so There's no sharp points. There's no it's not taking you extreme highs and lows. It's really comes across in the nose really well balanced. Almost as if it has the most age of the three. Mm-hmm. A little bit more alcohol than this one. Okay. Give me just a second. I got to try that again. Wow. Sour blueberries in the very end of that. First, you're smacked up front with it comes across as a muffin almost in some ways, but it's not a sweet muffin. It's not. It's got that sort of that bready texture, not texture, but that bready feel to your taste buds. But it's definitely like a rye bread. It's a little bit more. I don't want to use the word bitter, but in some ways, some sense, it is bitter sour. There's a little bit more bitter sour play there on that one. There is more of a berry note to that sticks kind of with it. I tell you the truth, I thought by nose I would like that one the best. I don't. It just doesn't. There's something off. Okay. For my personal palate, that's number 3. I'm finding number 2 to be the best. Number 1. There's a good wood note in this on the very end. But man, I'm telling you, for me, there's something there that is not quite. I don't like that flavor profile. There's a little black pepper in it too. Normally, I like black pepper, but the what I'm getting, it's not balanced. It's not working in cohesion with one another. It's like here and it's like there, and it's like jolting you a little bit here and there. It's not developing and coalescing and changing. It's more. For me, I mean, everybody's mileage might be different. So let's find out what we got here. I'm going number 2, number 1, and number 3 in that order. If I never had any of these 3 before, this is all brand new to me. So let's see what I like and what I don't like here. What's good and what I think is good and what I think not as good. Number 1, Driftless Glen 51 Rye, Speakeasy Barrel Pick, Wicked Sensation 51% Rye, 51% ABV, aged 4 years, 2 months. So number 1, and okay, number 2 is Driftless Glen Straight Rye, So this is a 51% rye. That explains why I got more caramel on that one than I did that one. This is 75% rye, 62.1% ABV. Wow. Aged 41 months. Wow, it does not drink. It don't drink like 62.1. No. There's a little nuttiness now. This is getting a little better as it sits in the glass. It's almost a little walnut smell to that. Like English walnut you crack. This is Whistle Pig, 10-year-old Speakeasy Barrel Pick, the Creeper, 60.3%. They are all whopping hot. That's for dang sure. I like number 3 the best. So the Driftless Glen 2018 Speakeasy Barrel Pick, 75% rye, age 41 months, which is 3 years, 6 months, 3.5 years roughly. 3 years, 5 months. I like this one. I like this one the best. This is my pick of them. It's funny how Whistle Pig 10-year, which is the oldest, but it's just not. It's funny when you find out things and you think you know and then you don't know. On the nose, this comes across as the most aged one of the 3. There's no doubt about that. But there's just, it's not working in concert with itself. This one is better balanced. There's a lot more going on in this one. This one transitions very well. But you're definitely getting more caramel sweet notes in this one than you are in this one. That one's being a rye. That's my pick of the 3. So I definitely like the 75% rye on that one. And the 62. It does not drink like 62.1% ABV. No way on God's green earth. No way. Whistle Pig, 60.3%. The Whistle Pig doesn't drink its ABV either. Now, I will say that too for this. This is not drinking like 60.3%. Maybe it's because I already burnt my damn tongue off. I can't control that one. But there's just a strange note with this one that I just don't grasp, don't grab. Oh, Daniel's here. Hey, Daniel. Glad you could join. Ha, sent you pics of the labels. Oh, yeah, you did. Now that I think about it, yes, you did. I forgot about that. Well, I ain't got no way to put them on there, but I had to think. Anyway, which one did you like best out of the 3, Mark? Tell us that. You're the one who provided them. Let's see what you think of them. Because I'm telling you what, that the second one is my favorite, no doubt. I don't even know where Driftless Glen is made. Is that a Wisconsin product? Let's see here. Distilled in Baraboo, Wisconsin. Yep, it is. And it's not only distilled and aged, all done at the distillery there in Wisconsin. That's good. That's a good one.
How do I cook that shrimp?
However you want, baby doll.
Like in a skillet?
Mm-hmm. That's my daughter. She's cooking shrimp for us tonight. So, anyway, that's what I think of those. Same favorite as you. Okay. That's nice to hear, Mark. That means our palates are kind of connected now. That's a really good thing. Mark, can you type in the name of the second one? He'd be the one to do that for you because I can't reach my computer's up there. I'd have to have a Fantastic Four Stretch Armstrong arms to do that. I'm not that tall and I'm not that long-armed. I forgot to add the climax to my coffee this morning. What he's talking about there, Bumpy Road bought him some of that Climax moonshine, I guess, where they do the quick aging on it. He tried that for us, and he says it's best in his coffee. So anyway, I don't know what else to do. I still got I don't know how well it would be to try the 17 versus the 18 after drinking all this rye. We may have to settle that on another live stream. I don't think I really want to follow that up with all this. But what I have here is the Classic Cut 17. I have my Classic Cut 18. I thought I might try that, but in all honesty, all I'm tasting right now is rye. And I'm not going to be able to make this work. I don't think. It has kind of dominated my palate right now. Oh, but it smells good. It smells real good. I'm looking forward to this. I had this, and I think it was Barton Scott gave me a little dram of it when I was over there one time of the 17, but I don't recall. I don't recall much about it. I just remember I liked it. I like most Macallan. So I've never been. Some people don't like Macallan. Some people do. I like Macallans. I know they're pricey, but it's part of the deal when you get a Macallan. And thanks again, Mark, for giving me one of Scott's Bourbon Journey coins you had. I appreciate that. I really do. We'll save that one. Let's go ahead and get rid of this one. And this one. Oh. That's what it needed. As I exhaled out through my nose, soap followed by a good mini note. You guys probably think I'm crazy. I might be. Who knows? Mark, you can find him on Instagram at Whiskey Snacks. Good guy. I appreciate this. I thank you very much for sending it. I want to take a little more time with that and go help her cook some shrimp. And we'll get off here. Thank you, everybody, for attending, and I appreciate it. Did I miss any comments? The rye is going to stick with you a while. Yeah, they probably will. They probably really will. Great blind tasting, Robert. Glad you liked it. Oh, anytime. And thank you. Thank you again, Mark, for providing that for me. And in case you want to know something, Mark, I did find another one of those Glen Rothless bottles, but the price is a little bit more. You just let me know. You know what I'm talking about. But it is a little bit more expensive than the prices went up. There's only a couple of them left around. So anyway, thank you, Bumpy, for joining. I appreciate it. Thank you, Whiskey Music. Thank you, everybody. Everyone, have a wonderful rest of your afternoon. It's still 5:09 here, so we're in late afternoon here. And sign off like I always do. Don't let the spirit in the glass run from you. Take your time, sip and enjoy it. You'll be better for it, as will we all. And everyone, have a good evening.